Hello everybody, my name is April Huckabee, and if you're new to this channel, I run a program in Santa Maria, California called Neurofighters, where we help those living with neurological conditions live better lives through exercise, nutrition, and lifestyle. So give us a like, a follow, and a subscribe for some great content to help. Hi everybody, it's Coach April with Neurofighters, and today we're going to do a pole walking exercise. So grab those poles and let's get started. Here we go. We're going to start first off with some lunges. So you're going to have the poles wider than your hips, and you're going to come with them in front of you just a little bit. You're going to step forward, and we're going to bend both knees and lunge down. We're going to step back, then we're going to put our other foot forward, and we're going to lunge down and come back. So to recap, step forward, lunge down, step back, bring your other foot forward, bend both knees, lunge down, and come back. Let's do that for 30 seconds, okay? So make sure those poles are nice and stable and you're hanging on. Step forward and bend both those knees. Try and bring that back knee down towards the ground. We've got 15 seconds left. We're gonna step forward, lunge down, step back, step forward, lunge down, come back. How about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job, everybody. Next, we're going to do some squats. So I like to hold my poles a little bit closer together for squats so I can have my feet a little bit wider. Find your personal preference. Some people like them a little wider. I find for me they're a little bit easier if they're in front of me and a little bit closer together where my arms can hang on here. So you're going to step your feet a little bit wider than your hips. You're going to sit back and squat down and then come up and sit back, squat down, and stand up. Okay, we're going to do that for 30 seconds. So you're bringing your butt to the ground, right? Here we go, 30 seconds. Maybe count how many you're doing. That's 2. How many can you do in 30 seconds? 3. Use your poles for some leverage. They may come out just a little bit in front of you. I'm going to show you a side angle here. They may come out just a little bit in front of you, and that's okay. All right, come down and up. We've got about 10 seconds left. Down and up. Squat down and up. And here we go, last 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Now we're going to talk to our friend Parker here. He's going to help us out with the next one. Now for this one, you can use a step. If you have stairs in your house, you can use a stair. If you have a step stool, you can use a step stool. But what I like to do is bring my feet up and tap, we call them toe taps in class, tap a base of some sort. Okay, so you're going to hold those poles nice and wide so your feet can go through them. Tap and come down. Tap and come down. Bring that foot up as high as you can. Bend your knee, bring it up. Okay, let's do 30 seconds on this one as well. So tap, down to the ground. Tap, down to the ground. You might need to keep your eyes on where you're tapping. Make sure your balance is nice and stable. Use those poles to help you keep upright. Okay, try not to bend over where you're going. Stand up nice and tall. That's what the poles are there for. They're there to help you with your posture. Okay? And we got about 5 more seconds. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, let's do a power rock. All right? We're going to have our feet nice and wide and have our poles in front of our toes. And we're going to rock and reach out and put that pole down. Now make sure your pole is down before you lift up for the next one, okay? Come down, reach up, come down, reach up, come down. So you're shifting that weight. If you can't get your poles off the ground, that's okay. I'm gonna show you a modification. You're gonna rock, just like this, okay? Don't worry about your hands if you're not there yet, but try and rock. If you can't get your feet off the ground, lift your heel up, okay? Leave your toe down, but try and get that weight shifted, okay? So let's do 30 seconds on this one, and wherever you're at with your body. So either all the way out, right? You're gonna rock all the way out, trying not to hit Parker here. He's a little bit in my way, right? Or you can just rock with your poles, or you just lift your heel. And we got about probably 10 seconds or so left, maybe 12. Right? Rock, reach, rock, reach. Keep your posture up when you're doing this one. Rock, reach, rock, reach. How about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think you got a trainer 30 seconds on that one. Do you know what that means? That means somebody's not paying attention, you get some extra seconds. All right, now let's talk about a power up. I love the Power Moves program. So those of you that aren't familiar with it, it's a great program. And we talk about it a lot in here and in my class. So we're gonna take our feet, we're gonna do a power up. So you're gonna reach and push those poles out in front of you as far as you can. I think I'll turn to the side so you can see. You're gonna sit back, push those poles out as far as you can, and then you're gonna come up and bring those shoulders back and your chest up, okay? Chin's up, chin's not here. You gotta look at all the pretty people out there, okay? So keep your chin up. So again, push out, push those poles out as far as you can, and come up. Chest up, shoulders back, chins up, right? So let's do that for 30 seconds. Here we go. Out, and power up, and out, and power up. Now you'll notice my poles are never leaving the ground, okay? They're staying down on the ground. You leave them down, okay? They're for stability, they're there to help you out, right? I'm just hanging on to the handles. I'm pushing them out, and I'm pulling them back. Out, and power up, and out, and power up. And let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job, everybody. You can do that video as many times as you'd like. I hope you enjoyed using your poles. Like, subscribe, and follow for more great content.